Hi everyone, greetings from California. I'm sorry I couldn't make it to London for the RAP conference. This event sounds super exciting. I'm actually in Vienna at the moment at Electronics Goes Green presenting to a bunch of manufacturers there. I'm sorry I couldn't be there in person. I wanted to share a little bit about iFixit. If you're familiar with us, you know us from our consumer-oriented repair manuals. iFixit is the largest repair manual in the world, and we teach millions of people a month how to repair things. You might not know that we also empower a lot of repair shops, independent repair organizations that are working on electronics and home appliances, rely on iFixit's information for a broad spectrum of technical know-how. We have been around for a while, and over the years we've learned a lot about supporting and facilitating the circular economy. We help about 5 million people a month, and we have the technical and supply chain expertise to support a huge number of repair businesses around the world. iFixit supplies all of the repair training and parts and tools to the only Apple repair shop in Nepal, and we help people fix a huge variety of products. We also recently launched a partnership with Patagonia, and I thought I'd share that a little bit because I think it's a real example of how a large brand can work with an online community like us. The Patagonia project started out when we went to them and said, hey, we're huge fans of Patagonia. We think your products are fantastic. They have a lifetime warranty, and we said, are you having any cost issues around the lifetime warranty that maybe we can help with? And they said, well, yes, as a matter of fact, our warranties department is inundated, particularly around the fall and winter time frame with returns that come in, and we repair them as fast as we can and get them out. But it would sure be nice if consumers had another option. So we worked with their repairs department, and we documented the most common repairs that they do in their warranty repair department, made them available online for free. And this partnership has really reaped dividends because it means that consumers have a choice. Yes, they can send their product in for warranty, but if they're in a hurry, they can also do a repair themselves. Now, maybe there's a little bit of risk involved in doing a repair themselves, but it's something that they have the choice. And anytime you can empower consumers and give them a choice, they're going to love you more as a brand. So we went to our consumers, the members of iFixit, and we asked them, hey, in what ways does having information available online make you more or less likely to be loyal to a brand? And the first question was just, what impact does having repair manuals online have? And it turns out that 91% of our consumers say that having repair information available online is the catalyst, is the enabling factor for them to be able to do a repair. 95% said that if they have successfully repaired something from a manufacturer, they're more likely to stick with that manufacturer's products in the future. There's always concerns about, well, if people are repairing things, is that cannibalizing new product sales? Well, I think word of mouth is the most important thing to a brand and to future product sales. And for me, with the products that we sell, I would gladly sacrifice some short-term sales right now in exchange for gaining a customer for life. And finally, we were really surprised. We said, how many things are you fixing on the website? You know, we figured people would have an iPhone or a vacuum or something that they would repair once, but it turns out that people come back again and again. And the most common issue that people have with iFixit now is they say, look, my favorite manufacturer X doesn't have information on iFixit, and so we're working with as many manufacturers as we can to get repair information available online. The biggest challenge is just keeping up with demand. One area that we've been able to work with manufacturers to get the message that quality products are important and that you should be willing to pay more for quality products is actually integrating care and repair instructions in with the product descriptions when people are buying a product. We found that people are more likely to buy a product from a manufacturer if they know that they have repair options available. Even though they're not going to have to fix it in the first couple of years, knowing that they have that option available makes them more likely to be willing to spend a bit more money. A good example of that is Blendtec. These are some good friends of ours. They designed their blender to be super repairable. They also designed it to be extremely durable. Now, this is not an inexpensive blender. You can buy a blender down at Walmart for $30. This is a $300 blender. It's a premium product, and as you can tell from the way that it's constructed, it's really worth the extra money. This is a blender that you should buy once and maybe will last for the rest of your life, and people are willing to pay more for the premium. Having repair information available for the Blendtec is one of the ways that they're able to encourage people to spend a little bit more up front. When it comes to consumer electronics, there's a very rapid obsolescence cycle, but there's an even more rapid damage cycle. We've found, I mean, this Square Trade, this is insurance data saying that 26% of phones are breaking within the first 24 months. This data is about 4 years old, and I think the numbers have gone up. As phones have gotten thinner and bigger, they're more and more likely to break, which means that it's an opportunity for creating jobs here. Our estimates are that it takes about 4 hours on a Foxconn facility to assemble this phone. And if you figure a phone's going to be repaired 2 or 3 times during its life, it means that there's just as much job opportunity repairing this phone in the UK as there is manufacturing it in China. With a value of where people are paying £600 for this up front, the value is absolutely there to pay modern wages for a services repair type job. Another service that we provide manufacturers is we take a look at products, we look inside them, and we say, how easy is it to fix? How difficult is it going to be for the repair shop or for a consumer? And this is a list of tablets out on the market. You can see Microsoft Surface is at the bottom of the list, and Dell has a tablet at the top of the list. And this is an indication. We have consumers telling us all the time, look, I really base my purchasing decisions on these scorecards that you put out there. One of the things that we base this scorecard on is Autodesk Design for Product Lifetime, where they've put out guidelines for product designers on how to design for recycling and for repair. And this is a great resource. I recommend that you check out Autodesk Sustainability Workshop. One complaint or concern that we get from manufacturers when they start thinking about sharing information is they say, well, that's proprietary. I'm never going to be able to get the designers to share the information. Well, the bottom line is that the information about your products makes it out there anyway. This is actually an iPhone repair manual that I wrote that made it over to China, and we actually bought this manual. They're selling our manuals in China. These are our photos. Everything's translated into Chinese. Like, people are going to get your products, and they're going to do whatever they're going to do with them. Having the repair manual available or not doesn't really limit it. In Apple's case, they don't make repair manuals available for any of their products, but this is the full-on, this is the circuit schematic, the inside details for this phone that are freely available on the market. So the information, all the inside details of your product are available to your competitors already. The only people that not having repair information available harms are your consumers and the independent repair shops that we want to encourage. So one of the things that we've done to try to facilitate this free exchange of information is work on O-Manual, which is an industry standard tool for exchanging service manuals and recycling procedures between manufacturers, repairers, and recyclers. And I would recommend you check out omanual.org and get involved in this project, because it's very exciting, and there's a lot of new things coming from a lot of our partners over the next couple years. So if I can issue all of you a challenge from afar, I would say, please do everything that you can internally to integrate design for repair into your product design. Anytime there's a consumable, whether it's a tire on a car or oil or on something like a phone or a power drill, integrate, make consumables that are integrated user replaceable so that the consumer is part of the maintenance process. Empower consumers by making it easy to repair their stuff. Try to avoid things like adhesives. Anytime you glue something together, it makes it really, really challenging to recycle, and it makes repair more time consuming. And then use standards that are, and the tools that are available like O-Manual to get your information out there open and available. And then finally, do everything that you can to bridge the digital divide and keep these products that are incredibly well designed lasting as long as possible by supporting independent repair, whether that's at home in the UK or abroad. If a old television set ends up in Ghana, there's absolutely no reason they shouldn't be able to use the service documentation, repair it, and keep it on the market in Ghana as long as possible. I think that's our best bet at stopping e-waste and bridging the digital divide. So with that, thank you very much for having me, and I look forward to hopefully joining you next time.